Hi, I'm Chris, N9CVR. In this video, we're going to have to contend with a lot of wind noise here, but I am at High Cliff State Park, just, I guess, northeast of Appleton, with my good friend Larry Peterson, WA9TT. And basically what we're going to be doing, Larry he has specialized in doing parks on the air fast, like super fast. So actually he's tearing down from the setup that you will see in real time of basically how he gets on the air fast and makes a ton of contacts. And basically as soon as he's done, we're going to set up again, this time going through each piece and kind of talking about, all right, why does he do what he does? So, let's have fun. Editor Chris here. While the video's going on there, and you're probably watching that more than me, but anyway, just want to share a little more about Larry and kind of why he's doing what he's doing, I guess. So first, you can check him out at WA9TT.com. He's got a website where he shows you his shack, his tower, his antennas, all that stuff. He is big into slow scan TV as well. He did warn me that some of those pictures and video are a little old. He's updated stuff since, so it's not quite what his shack looks like right now, but it's close. For Parks on the Air, obviously Larry is a huge Parks on the Air activator. To give you an idea how huge, just kind of looking at, I've got the POTA website right next to me here. He is number 107 of top activators of all time at in Parks on the Air. That includes any mode, any time ever, etc. He is currently number 9 top activator in the data mode. And as you're going to be seeing here, he does mostly FT8 for Parks on the Air. Couple other things, I'm just pulling up his page. He has activated 280 parks, 52,500 QSOs for Parks on the Air, and about 870, call it, activations total. So he does a lot of Parks on the Air. Part of what he has kind of optimized for is so that he can get to a park, set up, do it. He said he'll be mentioning a little. He does. He's like, so if I enjoy watching, like, for example, Michael KB9VBR, the way he does it, he goes out there for an hour and a half, something like that, and just gets a bunch of contacts. Larry's doing it a little different. He gets 12, 13, 14 contacts. Remember, you have to have 10 contacts to have activated a park, but if something went wrong or something like that, he's just trying to get a few extra to make sure that the park did actually get activated. When you are activating 280 parks, obviously you're not doing that just right around where you live. So it would kind of suck if you get out to a park, you go to all the work, get there, you activate, or so you thought, because somebody forgot to log the QSO or logged it wrong. Here's another side story. I had a friend just recently go out to Newington, Connecticut, to the ARRL headquarters, and he operated the station, and yeah, he totally got addressed as Whiskey Alpha 1 Whiskey. It was pretty funny. But, it happens. I'm sure that operator logged him as such and therefore missed out on the ARRL call sign. So that's something you don't want to happen when you are going for quantity and speed like Larry's doing. Last thing to mention is quantity and speed. Is everybody doing that for Parks on the Air? No. When I do Parks on the Air, that's not what I'm going for. In fact, you've seen most of my Parks on the Air activations. I don't do a ton of it. I'm really doing it to go out, enjoy, have, be out in a nice day, have fun with radio. I don't care how long it takes. So, are we showing here the correct way to do POTA? No. We are showing how to do competitive POTA. If you don't care about the competitive part, don't worry about it.
I'd be on the air. Okay, well, first of all, we're ready to activate park here at High Cliff State Park, and the first thing I do is I turn on my Wi-Fi hotspot. That's important because I need that for set timing for FT8, and I also am connected to QRZ, so every time I make a FT8 contact, I see who they are.
Now, Larry, if you don't have cellular signal here, you can do this through APRS, through FT8, right, as well? Or
yeah, there's different techniques that you can use to get your APRS timing. I rarely have that problem, but that's a very good point.
Gotcha.
Then the next step I do is I turn on my ICOM 7100. I use a Bio Power battery. And I flip that on. That sets up my rig, which is there in the front.
All right.
And I come back here, open the hatch, but before I do anything, with that, I come over here, take out my HP computer and mouse, turn on the mouse, turn on the computer, and there we go. And what that does is it starts bringing up the computer right away. I don't have to wait around for the windows to come up. Now we start working on the antenna. Got an APRS flag, or POTA, I'm sorry, not APRS, POTA flag right here. Got the guys
Represent a bit. Yep.
So it just kind of helps keep the finish of the car nice. That's all that that's here for. Boom, boom. And I take off this rain cap. So I used to, as a step, connect the coax from here back into my rig and stuff like that. It takes an extra minute. Well, now that there is the coax that runs right into my emitter. So I just use a jumper and I'm ready to go.
And really, with the rain cap, you don't have to worry about it being out. It's just there, ready to go.
Now,
yeah, let's talk through this
I
thing.
use a tri-mag mount.
Cool.
Like that. Wolf River. Usually I'm on 20 meters because I always say I fish where the fish are. 20 meters. One, two,
Although I
I'm
see
counting this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a fistful. That gets me basically to 14074.
And that's the Wolf River whip, right?
It's a Wolf River.
Okay.
This is a Sporty 40.
Yeah, I saw that.
When I want to get on 40 meters, sometimes I'll have Clint, W9AV, say, oh, I haven't worked that park yet in Wisconsin. Would you do 40 meters before you leave? When I'm running parks, I'll do that. And now with this shunt here, we're back on...
back on 20.
Okay,
Gotcha.
now we take the radials out. I got tired of always getting the radials tangled, so I use a very special, I think it's called silicone wire, is that it?
Yeah, it seems like.
Silicone covering.
Yeah,
Good in
it's
groups of 3.
nice and slippery stuff.
Yeah, I choose, otherwise I spent, oh, you wouldn't believe how much time I've had trying trying to untangle this stuff.
Oh, I'd believe it because I've done it. I use speaker wire, so I get it. Yep.
Yeah. So I gave up. It's more expensive. I got it on Amazon. So there's one.
Any particular pattern you're going for with the radials, or does it matter?
Just spread
Just
it out
around.
the car. That's all. I used to do them in groups of 6 and stuff like that, and they start even that would tangle a little bit. So here they don't tangle. I got that. Should do this one next. I'm gonna get back and I can tend to the computer a little bit.
Yep. I'll purposely film your back, but you're putting in your password and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Don't want Larry's password getting out there, but
Those 2 out.
no.
And we're almost done. And I used to sit in the back. Before then, I'd do it off the back of the car. Before that, I'd get out on a bench and all that kind of stuff, or I'd have a portable table. But by doing it here, I can now do it rain or shine, hot or cold. It doesn't really matter. And it's a very, very small footprint too, Chris, because this is a spacious park. Really spacious. Some parks basically have about this amount of room.
Yeah,
There's not much room to set up anything, so tiny footprint.
to kind of give you some idea, I'm standing at the edge of a radial here, and I am 6 feet from the car. So Larry's really only taken up, what, 2 parking spots or so with this,
Oh yeah.
if that.
Wire. I could drive over the wire. Okay.
Now
so
the
I
bungees.
Connect this, and also where is it here? I have a 12 volt to 19 volt charger here, so that charges my.
So your battery won't run out. Now what are you doing with the bungees there?
Oh, the bungees. This is my table. I used to have a table.
All right.
Out. You don't need that. A couple bungee cords are just right, and
That looks like just
that's all it
essentially
is.
tie bases, right?
They're just connected in there, yeah, kind of so. Like that.
But it
so
holds
now
it up.
I do that. Okay, we're automatically launched. I use Dimension 4 for my timer. That's automatically launched.
Okay.
My web page is automatically launched and goes to the POTA website. Double click on WSJT, bringing that up. But while I'm doing that, then I come back here and I put in my stuff. So we're in US. Check it out here. 1456. 14074 is the frequency, of course.
So you're doing
FT8
data.
is the mode. I won't do it. I won't put it on, but we'll cancel that. But anyway, we got that. Now we're over here, and I'll wait until just to be sure it's fully initialized until I get a signal coming in here. The decodes.
And again, you're just doing this through the USB interface on the 7100, right? Yeah.
It's up to be up by now. Oh, I know. Rushing around too much. It helps if you have an antenna.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, normally.
You'll notice in the
This is actually really good. This is actually a really good mistake. I'll show you one other thing I do. Okay, now we'll start decoding signals.
there you go. Yeah, you'll notice in the live action, Larry did not make that mistake. The fact that I'm sitting here filming him is throwing him off.
Okay, a whole bunch of them here. Now,
Yeah, now you can
near
hear it.
final. So now I bring it up to find a clear spot. And let's just say this is a clear spot here. Okay, double click it. And then I'm ready to transmit. When I'm transmitting, and I'll do, and plus I come in here and I put in CQ POTA down here. POTA space CQ POTA. Because they always are more likely to get you if you have POTA in your CQ. Now what I do the first time, I'm all set to transmit, but what I'll also do is I'll look over here and I'll check SWR. And now this case, I would have known there's a problem before transmitting, but you know, sometimes there's some issue. The other day I had a bad coax jumper. Why that happens, I don't know. And so you'll see a high SWR. Oh, okay, we're gonna stop and debug it. So every now and then it's not as fast as you'd like. We're all done.
Awesome. So if you like that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And check out the next video that Larry's actually already setting up for. Basically, he's going to do it all wrong. And you can kind of go through and comment what you see that could be done better. See you on the next video. 73.